Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Empire of Japan campaign. So, after overwhelming response in the comments of the previous video, I've decided to continue with this game and see how far we can go. Now, there is a couple of things though. A lot of you suggested, well, why don't you just take as much as you can before you actually just, start, the world against the Entente. Problem there mostly is that, well, I like the idea. Most of the nations will probably be guaranteed immediately. See, Iran is guaranteed by... Afghanistan will probably get guaranteed. So, nations we start fabricating on get guaranteed. So there's very little land actually left. So the Central Powers and Anusur are the only ones left that we can actually take. And we don't really have a good landing spot as to engage Anusur. Because it would be very long invasions. We might actually get into Mexico, but it's going to be difficult. So we are going to take that. But first we're going to start with the Central Powers. It's good to start somewhere. And the Ottomans are scraping the barrel. They're weak. So let's see. I need my mountaineers. You guys are going to set up right there. Let's see. What do we got here? Just start setting up some of these troops. Now you guys belong to the... No, you're independent. Independent German Republic. Well, alright. So there's just the Belgian border here that might be considered problematic. Alright, let's just put you on the Belgian border. Gotta set up offensive plans just, in case. And I think the Red Army can help in certain bits here. But for now, just gotta set them up here. And let's see. Well, you guys will move towards Constantinople. Where you guys will move right down here. Alright, got everything set up. Let's see. We actually are on low manpower by now, so it's not that we have an infinite amount of, soldiers. Liberia joined the Entente. We've got light tank destroyers and light artillery. So let's replace those. Let's see, light tank destroyer and light artillery. There we go, and we got some more research we can do. It is 1939, so actually medium tank is coming up. As well as water production. Very nice. Good that we can do some research against for once. So our tanks are in position, and these guys are still getting moved. Now I genuinely don't want to fight the Entente. These guys are merely on service by requirement. We've got 600 divisions. The UK's got 1400 divisions and is on, all of those must serve. So they're barely close to these guys. It's only service by requirement. Got 1400 divisions. Now it might be the case that these are very tiny divisions, but I do not know that for sure. Let's see what do we got here. These are not tiny divisions. These are definitely not tiny. These have got a lot of these. Yeah, that. Jesus Christ, Belgium. How many divisions do you have? Now 125, and you're putting them all at the border there. That's a bit ballsy. Right. Decryption. Got some direct crowd support for our aircraft. Well, I prefer to get this one. I know we've got some available planes. I know we've got free military factories. There's actually quite a lot of military factories available to us. So let's just do this. Only really gotta treat rubber again. All right. Put in a lot of light tank. Let's just put it up there. There's not really an equipment issue or something along those lines anyhow. I do want to start looking into, what is it called again? Mechanized. These guys, but they're still a little bit ahead of time. But there's some research left to do, and we should do it soon, like getting better equipment. So I kind of want to, you know, skimp on Japan, but I'm not gonna, you know, this is definitely gonna be taken at some point. But as I don't have any puppets, I cannot recruit any forces from, you know, outside our realm. I don't really want to do that anyway. We could just like liberate Russia, but I kind of prefer to just have Russia as me. I want the resources, I want the factories, I want everything. So, you know, we're losing quite a lot of manpower. It must be due to the fact that we're deploying quite a lot of ships. Also reminds me, I need more of these. Alright. Let's move you guys to the top. And we're just gonna put you on repair. Because I want the back catalog being repaired. So let's just trade in, trade some tungsten. We'll trade with, I don't know. Yeah, this would, actually, taking over Brazil would cut out a lot of, there's still the United Kingdom. So actually why I'm trading with the UK, that's stupid. The Netherlands. Alright, there we go. I'm surprised Germany didn't join. They usually tend to quite quickly, but kind of glad. Gives me opportunities. So yeah, the only thing we're lacking right now is enough tanks, but I think we're upgrading right now anyway. Lacking enough tanks. I got 28. Got a lot of them. I gotta set up one factory line of them more, I guess. The medium's coming up soon. It probably is not a bad idea to start setting up some lines of tank production. There we go. It's used for upgrades. Alright, well. Let's see. 52 days, we've got the Type 97 Chiha. And I should probably move the Air Force in if that would be possible, but it isn't. Well, let's just fire Wargo on Baghdad. Luckily, Central Powers cannot. I might actually, yeah, no, you know what? Ottoman Empire, they're scraping the barrel. So, same goes for the Russians, kind of. When we kicked their ass, not much was left. You know. Diplomacy. I want the actual diplomacy window. There we go. Yeah, there's no communism left. A lot of democracy. No fascism and some authoritarian. But I'm afraid that for every one of these they would try to claim, it's not gonna work. Yeah, we tried Ukraine. Didn't work. This guy is probably not gonna work anyway. Free France here. Advanced machine tools and decryption frequency analysis zone. Alright. The more support equipment. Let's take a look at your divisions. There we go, the Chiha. I still need the tank destroyer and everything. And probably is fairly expensive to switch them out. Let's see how far we can get. Medium tank, medium tank, medium tank, armor battalion, medium tank, and medium tank. We barely got enough points for that. You're producing equipment you don't use. I know. We are not producing equipment we should be using. You're no longer interest. And we need a lot of tungsten coming in. Portugal, do your thing. Wow, how much tungsten do I need? Like, dude, that's a lot. Let's take a quick look at trade. That's almost completely in hands of people that I would like to have had access to. But Portugal is actually in the Entente, so we're going to lose our tungsten supplier once we declare war on the Entente. I need to find a source of tungsten that is not yet tainted by the Entente. Well, chromium is easy. Tungsten seems not to be really present anywhere. Let's see, what nations have tungsten? So, we've got... Bolivia. You're part of the UNASUR, so taking UNASUR is gonna give me access to... Okay, that's see, no problem. Okay, so the plan on them is just invade Mexico. From there on, we have to sort of go around here and see if we can kind of get into that. My biggest fear is a lack of manpower. That's kind of also why I'm really pushing forward to a more mechanized army, so that less, hopefully less less casualties on my end, and yeah. Let's see, what's the fleet looking like these days? I know I'm building a new one. You're nearly done. That should replace 2 more fleets. Probably not going to replace them, actually. Formation flying, interesting and all, but we've got some other stuff that needs to be done first, like construction 3. Let's see how long this is going to last, people. We're almost there. Good. We could join the Central Powers, because why would we? This sounds like a solid idea. Join a failing nation, faction. I need to actually want to take a quick look at air. We are going to upgrade soon, so I'm not going to spend the air experience. We've got some free civilian factories. Wait, we have... Oh, Yugoslavia. Is that a part... It's one of our puppets, I guess. Oh, wait. I can actually recruit from you. Now, I actually don't exactly know how this works. So if I like trade and infantry division, could I select like... Nope. How does that work? Or do I need to get these guys in a different state before that? Probably should figure that out at some point. But for now, we can build some more infrastructure. Because we have... I think we asphaltized like the entirety of Russia by now. While we're at it, we can do you as well. Yeah, we're nearly asphaltized Russia. But one big parking lot. Let's see. Rubber. Do I still need you? Nope. Alright, let's get rid of it. Alright. Good. Very good. I wish you could boost the party popularity in a nation. Sadly, that is not possible. I can't start building them, but I can't replace them yet, so... Let's get medium tank destroyers and medium artillery. Even more tungsten, Jesus. I need a lot of it. Christ, Spain. Wow, that's not even funny how much of tungsten I need. I might be slightly too mechanized for my own comfort. Well. Alright, there we go. Declare war. call in all our allies, which is not that much. Basically, that means that this guy needs to get in. And you gotta go, and the tanks will not do much for now. Ah, we're crushing this. Good. Not surprised that we are, but it's good to know. We'll close air support. We could dump here. There's some fighters we could dump here. Some bombers. Fly over Asia Minor. Get yourself some nice orders. I don't know if the tanks are properly supporting this, but we should stop calling these, by the way, the light armor division and just call them what they are. Armored divisions. Medium tank destroyer. For now, we'll save this. And actually, gonna just so. And let's, you know, piss off all the Americans and write it correctly. Wow, this is not even a contest anymore. This is just a minor spring cleaning. That's weird. That is weird. Alright, there we go. These divisions are completely upgraded. Your front line kind of shifted weird, so let's just shift it back. I think it's time that you start pushing as well, and that you stop hindering our tanks. It's like, yeah, like we've got high organization breakthrough. I don't know how we... Wow, our tanks seem to be failing a lot. You know what? You are actually still in an upgrade process, so let's just make sure you can hold the line. They're not getting resupplied, of course. See, that's the issue. Insufficient resources. What do I need? More tungsten. Argentina. Oh, come on. We should be able to do this easily. Better infantry equipment. Are we using Marines? Yeah, we are. To remind myself. These guys are ready to go into China. That's the only thing they care about. Okay. I need about 12k of them. I'm getting not as many as I would like. Okay, this is not... For a second I thought there might have been an opportunity to cut them off, but... set up like that. Kind of wish we could... let's see, take that. Okay, why are these battles going so badly? Pierce the armor. Organization. We're losing a lot due to terrain. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you know, in defensive posture, they're not too bad. Concentrated industry. Let's see. Yeah, well, got a lot more research that can be done, so, you guys are really not of any use right now. Standing at the Belgian border. Let's get you right there. Tanks should be there for firepower, not to kind of do the entire attack. They're gonna be of great use in France and England and in the US, like this bit of the US. I don't know. They're gonna be useless in a lot of places. Tanks actually fairly limited use, considering. On flat ground, they're amazing. On non-flat ground, they're kind of not that amazing. Let's see. Well, there's still like a crap ton of support equipment that needs to be upgraded. Okay, the first of those are arriving. You. Actually, that means that this is no longer necessary. All of you go there. And all of you go there. All of you go there. And delete these two. And you guys go over there. Start pushing. Tanks are fast, which makes them kind of great, but they do have their occasional issues, especially when, you know, attacking terrain really limits the usage of them. Far more than I had hoped for. Oh, we might be able to actually get into Constantinople before anything. Alright, so we're not getting into Constantinople. Damn it. For a second I hoped that maybe he wasn't defended. Okay, you need you to just hold that little line there. And the rest of you just keep pushing in. They will capitulate. Now, I'm actually wondering, is the US still... Yes, they never got rid of prohibition enforced. That means the US will be capitulating like insanely fast. Can I have both? Thank you. Can I just like take all the states? Thank you. So yeah, that's basically that. Right. I'm getting my Marines to do a little bit of a different attack. What's the closest island we have? Probably right around here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones. Ugh, it's gonna require a lot of naval work. Strike here at the tip. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones that need to be occupied. Well, we are building like a gargantuan new fleet. But I'm gonna start moving some stuff in position already. I don't know where you currently are. We don't even have the naval range to do that with this fleet. Neither with this one. How are we gonna do that? If I could get military access from like one small nation here. Let's see, how much friendliness can we get? I don't think it will be enough, but let's see if it's possible. Because I can do a little trick. Attacking from foreign soil. I don't think actually that's still possible. I don't actually know. I've never done it before, but I've seen people do it. I was like, wait, this is a weird way, but you know, it works, it works. But I don't have the military range to do this. Sucks I don't own any part of Africa or anything along those lines. Okay, technically, where can I deploy fleets? Yeah, we have a fairly limited access. We can barely reach Alaska. That's surprising. Do my ships have that short range, or do I just really need to modernize my entire fleet that bad? 1939, let's see. 1940, we'll get more fleet. Let's see, this has a range of 1800 kilometers, 2000, 2500. That's probably never gonna do the trick. 4.5, 5000. If I would strip out the destroyers here. Just stick to heavy cruisers. How far can I get? Farther, but not far enough. I am missing like Yeah, I need another. I need to double the range. Oh God, how am I gonna do this? I don't want to attack. Well, the US will. Okay, so the US will capitulate really quick, like insanely quick. If I could get into Mexico somehow, they would capitulate in like. But how do you get there? 49%. France is actually standing stern. And, you know, I'm actually fearing more currently the Republic of China, because I think I can take the UK, because you do the paradrop thing. Easy enough. France, yeah, you're scary, but you will die. Then there is, of course, Italy, there's Austria, there's just, okay, the front line is just so goddamn big. You see, that's just the entire problem we're having. I cannot currently cover everything, sadly enough. Well, that made it loveliness. That's even worse. You should have nothing left, man. No, yeah, because Germany is not like a threat here, but let's see, the resources here are the problem. So I cannot trade with Spain, but you know, Bolivia is out of the way. I can get some of Mexico. A little bit of France. Yeah, how am I gonna do this? How the hell am I gonna do this? Too much of a front line. I could take Europe probably reasonably quick. But then there's China, which just requires a lot of work. Which also adds the British Raj. And then there's Australia. And there, and then we've got Africa. And it's not just... I think China is a major player by now. So I need to capitulate the UK, France, China, and the US. The US is not a problem. Just need to get there. That is the biggest issue right now. So we need to get control over the region here, get some island hopping done, which is boring as hell. Or we'll drop through Alaska, which gets us close enough. And probably if we take the East Coast, that might already be enough. Otherwise, we'll just have to push through. But I would have liked to... Is there nobody here that's friendly with me? Like Peru, how friendly are you with me? Your baseline friendliness is not that high. We're really friendly, but you'll never give me military access. Yeah, we lack a lot of points. Can I start a faction? Even if I could, I don't think I can anymore. You cannot create a faction without having a national spirit, so we cannot create a faction. There's no small island nation that I can attack. Nope. Liberia, which might have been a chance. I'm ticking against the microphone. Whoopsie. The entire world is in the Entente, basically. Now I have no stepping stone into... I can't even reach this if I wanted to. Which is owned by whom? Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna do this, and when I'm thought that out, we'll be back. So, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.